What's going on, guys? I'm Steve and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Now, as many of you people that had Android phones and were AT&T carriers, you are like me, you're pissed because they cost me a lot of money and time. We had that crash in the middle of the night. I woke up. I'm running to the AT&T store. I canceled my day at work, lost money, only to find out that they supposedly had a crash. Multi-billion-dollar company, and they got a crash. Yeah, all right. Now, but I'm here. I want to talk about a video last night that I didn't see, and this is sad, but it's something I want you all you guys to take a look at, because this right here left me speechless. The rapper Kodak Black has been locked up for a while, right? And he makes news with his antics. He's a rapper, and you know, a lot of people like him, and more power to you if his music appeals to you. But he was released from jail yesterday. And the way he carried himself, the way he carried on, not even leaving jail property, left me reason to pause. I don't know. I don't understand what's in the mind of younger people. I don't. Take a look at this. I'm not even going to say no more. You got to see this, guys. Look, this is scary.
And good evening. Off the top at 11 and only on Local 10 News, our news crew coming under attack by Kodak Black just moments after he walked out of jail.
The rapper hurled rocks and threats. Could this bad behavior land him back behind bars? Local 10's Rosh Lowe is live in Fort Lauderdale with the exclusive. Rosh.
Nicole, and these rocks hit my photographer right in the ribs. This was serious. You know, it is very usual in our profession to interview people coming out of jail, especially noteworthy people. What is unusual is what happened today. Rocks being thrown and threats being hurled. Don't throw anything at our camera. Kodak Black. Don't throw anything at our camera.
Rush, call the cops, call the
Just
cops.
out of jail.
That's when you wake the Kodak bell up. I've been hibernating, chilling, bro.
He has been chilling in jail since December, but he accepted a plea deal, pleading guilty to a technical violation of his probation. The judge sentenced him to time served. And Kodak's been in custody since Plantation police reportedly found him passed out in a Bentley with drugs on him. You want to punch me?
I ain't standing you, homie. I ain't standing you, homie.
Okay, I'm not going to back down from you, Kodak. I'm not going to back down from you.
My son about to be born in less than 48 hours. I ain't worried about y'all, homie.
After throwing rocks at our photographer. And look at that again. I wanted to get your son and say hello to you, and you threatened to punch me.
I did.
Threatening to punch me. Don't threaten to punch me again. You understand what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
You understand what I'm saying? You want me to call the cops on you right now, Kodak?
You know what I mean?
You want to threaten to punch me again on camera?
This how I'm living, how I'm living. It ain't nothing like you seen on BET.
Kodak sings his way out of jail.
All right.
Just like that, he's gone. But the damage, done. As you saw there, a truly bizarre situation. Once again, my photographer being hit in the ribs by those rocks, and he's simply doing his job to bring all of you at home these images, trying to get Kodak Black to explain he's a public figure, what it was like being in jail the last couple of months. And one final note tonight, if you are curious, you heard my photographer Brian Murphy say, call the police, call the cops. Fort Lauderdale police were called, a police report was filed, and we'll keep you updated.
All right, guys, I got to admit, that was very hard for me to see. That young man just got out of jail and acting like that. Also, I'm going to call this out, and I'm going to say it because it needs to be said. Now, this guy, Rosh Lowe, I respect him as a journalist. Like, I mean, I do a lot of stories. He seemed like a professional dude. But what he did was some BS. Let's call it out. You could have filmed that man. If the man didn't want to talk to you, or you seen he was getting aggressive, you could have just filmed him, backed off and just filmed him and shot you with your little pilot or whatever it is you do with him standing back there looking crazy, tweaking. Because me, personally, it looked like he was on something. It seemed like Ross was trying to get some camera time by talking to him a certain way. And you seen he was halfway out of his mind. I don't give him respect for that. I don't. And I mean, I just think that he was just trying to get some shine because there was other reporters out there. And now he's talking about he filled out a police report and stuff. You already got him on camera. He looked bad, and he do look bad. You could have left it at that. Putting him back in jail, obviously, ain't working. You've seen it. He's been locked up multiple times for some of the craziest antics you could name. They said the man was found in a Bentley, passed out with drugs on him. What's fucking with that? What's messing with that? Seriously. These kids get these deals, and they only get these deals from people that are greedy for their talents to exploit them. And when they get there, they get to think there's no type of public training or anything, or hey, you got money now, listen, you're a celebrity. Nobody really takes the time to groom these men, these young men, and tell them, hey, you're a public figure, kids are watching you, hey, you should be seen a certain way. And you only see this with a lot of these young kids, and it's messed up. This guy right here looked out of his mind. Now, granted, when you're in jail, you're going to look bad, his hair and stuff. We all do. You know what I'm saying? Because barbers ain't in there like that. I mean, they are, but like, you know, a lot of times it's like a favoritism thing or other mitigating factors. So most of the time, people come out of jail, they don't look their best. I'm not going to hold that against him, but what I will hold against him is I think he was high. And the way he was moving with his hands and all this crazy stuff. I hate seeing young men like that, especially black men. I hate seeing that, y'all. I hate it. I hate it. Man, that hurts me to see him in that condition. Then he talking about he about to have a kid in 48 hours. Then he's singing, then he mumbling like you can't understand what he said. When I seen that, I was like, oh no, man, this is not a good look. This is not a good look for him. It's not. Somebody need to be teaching these young men that when they out there, man, kids are watching them. And no matter what they do, there are people that are fanatical and groupie-like that will applaud it. People like your music. They could care less about. All you need is a nice beat and something for them to dance to or rap to, and they'll like you on a musical level, but not care two craps about you as a person. And I think that's one of the things that happen when these people sign these people to their labels. They throw a whole bunch of money at them at first, and they don't give them no type of training in like how to be better people or where to invest their money or what to do when they have money. And I think that's messed up. I think it's messed up. These kids come from impoverished places a lot of times. And trust me, I am not condoning his actions because I think that was some asshole shit he did. But I think he's out of his mind. Like I told you before, money doesn't make you a better person. It just magnifies who you really are. And I think this guy right here is not intelligent, and the money gives him the freedom to just really act out and just do what he wants to do. He's screaming, this is how I'm living, how I'm living. Really? Really? You just got out of jail and there was cameras right there to look at you. I mean, if you didn't want to say nothing, you could have just went and walked to the car, bro. Like the rest of these celebrities that get caught and don't say nothing, they just put their head down and go. They was waiting for a performance and you gave it to them, bro. For that, I can't give you no respect. And I don't think nobody teaches these kids any of this stuff. And that's why they real rebellious and do crazy stuff like that when the camera's on them, because they feel as though they being attacked and they're not gonna hit nobody, but they're gonna just act out and still be their character. Sometimes you have to differentiate the character from the person. Nowadays with these young rappers, we don't even know who's who. And that's the sad part. And neither does anybody else that's trying to emulate them, meaning younger people that look up to these people. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Man, it hurt me to see him like that.